Schalke have drafted a lot of squishies alongside two semi-tanks, and I think that's why Jhin here for SK is a really, really important pick. I think SK's comp has so much more damage in terms of straight front-to-back team fight. Sweep the river. Gilius, your face-checking full members.
That's not where you need to be! Oh, it's a horror!
It's an absolute horror. I think Gilius wants
his time on this one, throws it, goes a bit wide. Blue forced to flash away, but in the meantime, Skarner has picked up the Infernal Dragon.
What can they do on the cross map? Yes, Genax did get a good trade advantage, which looks like they're doing. Everyone's moving towards his Herald. This could be some sort of 5v5 fight.
Level 5 for Limit.
No flash on Limit. Tinks has flash, he wants to go for it.
Stolen Chem take there, good damage. They're trying to follow up, they're just trying to one-shot enemy. They're gonna get him. Tinks just taken down. All that jungle advantage just deleted. Circumstances because he doesn't have the Merc Treads. The Zoe Nidalee combo is deadly on the dive. And now the Herald's gonna crash in so much money into the back pocket of Broken Blade.
Yeah, that's his top play was kind of dead in a sense. If they kept going top, SK would just keep matching it, and the game would be stale. So definitely cracking open the game here. Broken Blade's going back to top side, Abbedagge's in the bot side of the map, and now it's like a 1-3-1.
And credit to Schalke for starting to build
your team, but it is gold for Schalke in general, which can always help, and it means Broken Blade can push these waves in all the way to tier 3 and then start to move around the map, which gives him so much time to impact the game itself.
And you can see how hard it is.
Maybe they just want to 4-mana lane, push it all the way out like they're doing now in mid, going 3 mid, pushing out and then go towards the top side, secure a tower, because they still haven't got any towers.
Schalke.
Yeah, they can't siege that mid tower because they just don't have enough people to step up. The only person who can step up is Blue to hit the tower. If he gets hit by a bubble, he's going to die. So they just use the Herald to chunk it. Genax has the ult.
Follow-up. Has the Prowler's Claw. Can dash through. The tower's still there. For now, they're keeping their eye on the prize.
And Tinks
sleeping in. The stun. It's still coming out. Tinks cannot push his R button. Schalke are merciless.
They won't allow it.
One man, one desire.
Oh, the
Prowler's Claw through, but he has to double dash back out to safety. Oh, no. Oh, no.
No one wants to take a fight this game, Dracos.
I showed the graph earlier. The stats don't lie, folks. There's a reason the close percentage is so high for these teams. They're tame. You know, they're chilling.
They are chilling as Blue finally picks up that mid-tier lane. Guys, just chill. Let's wait. Make them catch these waves. But Abbedagge goes a bit too deep. I think Tinks might get presses up.
Flash! It's the R button! Oh, I've never seen it before. Is that what it does? It's so powerful.
And that's the thing. If Abbedagge has no vision and he's trying to push into tier 2, he can just get flashed on by Tinks. So Abbedagge loses his flash. Tinks finally gets presses button as we see it engage in mid.
There's so many R's getting pushed. That's 3 now in a row, and now the fight's breaking out. SK looking to get Limit, but Treats going very low. Neon moving in. Neon looking clean. The flash over. Blue's not going to get anything. The spear goes a bit wide.
Too far. Neon no flash. Treats can just try the ult on max range.
Blue moving in. Abbedagge getting caught out once again. Tries to move through, but SK just picking him off. That's the second time in a row.
Dragon's up. They should be able to get Drake for that as well. They can't necessarily go Baron because Broken Blade's hitting onto their top tier 2. But Abbedagge just stepping too far forwards again. Didn't have flash. Blue reacts super, super well. Uses his own flash to pick up that kill. They will trade a kill and Dragon for the top tier 2 in the end. Can SK get more from this? I don't think there is, but they're looking for an engage. Limit does have the flash coming up soon.
Only going to get the slow. Taunt coming in. Going to
use it
a little bit more. Tinks, no chance to use the ultimate this time around.
Now SK are super down on tempo. They need to catch their side. They need to stop this top push. That Azir tower should help them a lot when it comes to tempo, and they won't lose their mid tower if they do decide to base. As we can see a lot of pinks coming on this top side. Do SK want to collapse? It looks like Tinks can hex flash over the wall over golems. He has the ultimate as well. Doesn't look like they're going to collapse for it, and they will get bot tier 1. So, can Schalke get mid tier 1? That's the question. That's what they really need to do to unlock this map.
Remember, we said it before, we'll say it again. Second half is the time to show up. Limit showing up in the mid lane with that taunt. Now Tinks potentially going to be in trouble, but he's going to pull the Galio right back into his own territory. Neon now diving under the tower, but a max range spear. Still Limit going to go down. Tinks still alive. They're just killing people left and right. Abbedagge has to run for the hills, but Broken Blade on the backside. Moving in with the Stride Breaker. Now the QSS out to safety, but Genax Prowler's Claw through into the stun. The shutdown. SK showing up.
This is 130. SK scaling so quickly, and Schalke are running into big problems. Abbedagge. Gilius, we've seen him steal Barons before. He can flash in.
The flash over the wall, the stun from Genax. It's so clutch. It saves the Baron for the team. Now the pushback. Abbedagge in trouble. 11k. They're turning back. They're getting the Baron. Now Leona's going to be in trouble. Abbedagge looking to finish that one off. Gets the stolen flash. Wants to run away. But Tinks, here he comes. A bit of revenge. And still, remember that if SK engage on Schalke, Schalke have a lot better tools to act defensively than they do offensively. That said, when your Galio gets his taunt interrupted to start a fight off, things might not look so good. Neon moving in. Tinks Treats on the front line, but Broken Blade 2 back into the wall. Blue on the backside. Keep your eyes on that Azir and the Jhin. That's the damage source you need to watch. The follow-up is there. Genax on the front line, the flash through, but no, it whiffs. The Shurima Shuffle does nothing. Gilly is taken down in the meantime, though. SK are a meat grinder, and they are shredding through Schalke, but Neon is not done yet. There it is, though. Genax with the turn and burn. Schalke now still trying to respond. Broken Blade wants to take this one back. Stride Breaker back up. Abbedagge in the backside. Is this his Faker Dogge moment? Stealing the Prowler's Claw, stealing the Chilling Smite, stealing everything that he can. Schalke, even after losing the fight, 2-3 in the favor favor of SK.
Abadage.
They're still set up to take this.
He can look for it. He has the blue smite. He has the time though, Broken Blade. Does dodge away and now... Oh, he does pick up treats on the backline. Uses the gold is in their advantage. Needs to find a better fight than that as they flash onto Gilius.
Oh, that feels personal. Gilius caught in the middle of the team. There's no way he makes it out of this one. There's absolutely no way. Blue gonna grab that kill. Neon starting the fight. That's definitely not where you want to be because here comes the power cover Renekton. The QSS, I don't know if it's going to be enough. Tinks now stepping forward. Neon has to back off. Abadage alive and well, but Jezu from downtown finds it.
2 members dead on the side of Schalke. Can SK get anything else? They can push in for this mid-inhib tower if they want. Baron's not up, so that's the only objective they can play for. They have a top wave as well, but Genax is based. He's TPing back in. 30 seconds on Gilius, 35 seconds on Neon. Can they look for more? They don't have a mid-wave. I think they have to move into top after this and try and look for 2 inhibitors, perhaps.
1 inhibitor down. Genax keeping an eye on that Prowler spot. Cooldown once it's up. The CC follow-up is insane from this SK composition. The Jhin, the Renekton, the Skarner, the Leona. Very easy for them to pick off single members if Schalke stay for too long.
This is the problem. Schalke have no one that can walk up and confidently. So Gilius definitely doesn't want to step up too far again as Tinks opts the chem tank. But look at Limit. He's kind of caught out here.
Body block. He's going to find the stun. Tinks holding on to the ultimate for now, just getting a little bit of damage down. But now he's caught him out. Neon still has the QSS up in time, though. Blast Cone is still alive. Still an opportunity to escape here, but Treats is going in. It's Genax on the back line. The team body blocking the Leona, still living. Broken Blade on the retreat. Mega now coming through, but Jezu getting gnarred back into the wall. The wall up. Guam comes down. Genax running though. Blue finally lands the shuffle, knocking them up, knocking them back. Genax wants to step forward. Blue tanking the spear. Not where he wants to be, but it's Treats over the wall. He finds it. Abadage goes over, but it's not what he needs. The stun is there. Blue finds the kill, and SK, they're playing like madmen, but it's working, and Broken Blade has to run, has to sidestep the Stride Breaker to dodge the Zenith Blade. That's got to be it.
That's Blue. Gilius just respawned. Broken Blade has to get back to base ASAP. Maybe he wants to just TP. I don't know if he'll get there in time. SK's minion waves coming in. It's a 4v2 in a sense. 4v3 limits come up, but Treats has to base. So Schalke, so SK setting up the Baron. And what does Schalke have to answer with this? They can't split push, and their team fights are just too weak.
Broken Blade has to run. Oh, that damage is insane. Broken Blade hopping over his allies, but now he's isolated. There's no one there to body block the shot. He is going to make it out. They're pulling the support back. That's the front line gone. They can just follow stun immediately. Renekton manages to take that one down. Jezu grabs the kill. Limit gone. Limit dead. Now SK just turned their sights on the Baron.
Look at how fast the front line of Schalke dies. Broken Blade stepped up into blue for 1 second, then he lost 70% of his HP. Limit steps up, he dies in 2 seconds. So there's just not enough for Schalke to walk up and actually be able to contest these mid-waves, contest the vision. I think they will be able to get this mid-tier 1. Finally, 36 minutes into the game, they'll get the mid-tier 1, but I think Treats can chase him down. He has the ult. Drake spawning soon, so it's Ocean Soul point for Schalke.
Flash up.
Limit has the ult if he respawns in time, and they can look for some kind of team fight. No ult for Tinks. Jezu doesn't have ult either, but SK do have numbers advantage. Broken Blade. QSS is the stun.
But now he's trapped in the pit. Stride Breaker to try to make it out to safety, but he's been slowed. That's going to be the Crystal Venom. Now the follow-up immediately. He's now taken down. That's going to be it. Soul point going over to SK. Both teams 3-3.
Yeah, Schalke really need that Drake to keep this game alive. They had the Galio ult for the Global to actually try and contest a 5v5, but SK weren't wasting any time at all. Just burst down the Drake, kill Broken Blade, and Gilius could not really go in because the Skarner ult just came back up. And now SK have denied the Ocean Soul point, and Schalke just don't have enough gas left in the tank to scale into this game to actually start these fights. They have to find a way to unlock the map by avoiding these 5v5s.
There's just no room to be a carry on the side of Schalke. Yep. Gilius, Abadage, they all want space, and there's no space left! SK are taking everything. The entire map belongs to them. Is the fountain even safe from this SK lineup? And Blue's going to push in. Gilius going to try to finish him, but he just doesn't do any damage. The shield is massive, and that's it. SK, they've done it. They've tied up the scoreboard. They will tie Schalke no fear. They're going to take a victory lap through the Schalke fountain. Close this one out nice and slow, but they will tie things up at 5-5.
Super important game for both teams. The team fight comp coming out from SK. I think Schalke just ran into them way too amazing.
Now they have a Kayn.
Ooh, that's a blue Kayn. We saw that in the LCK. I think Canyon was the one pulling that off 2 games in a row. Just assassinating people, making these dragon fights so hard.
He's got a big slow on the W, but that's it. So now he's forced to gank bottom. That said, Excel aren't ready for this. They've spotted him out. They're still going anyway. That's going to be KaiSser punting back. Tori can try to flash EQ out, but now the first blood for Kayn. No. It's a disaster. Progress for Excel. They are willing to push their boundaries here in the second half, but they still need to execute on it, and that might be difficult when Tori's in trouble. Karzi, though, is going to be the one followed back on. Dan, Elyoya coming through the wall with the shadow step. Moving in, going to grab another kill for himself. Patrick gets the TP. Patrick gets one's back in return. Dan, no ult. ultimate, only level 5. Patrick now has to run for the hills. They need the scatter of the weak to disengage, but it's too little too late. Elyoya, he's just racking. Pointed out, he's already gotten a ton of stacks off the back of these few exchanges, so if he wasn't already one-shotting you with 2-0-1, he most certainly will be with the Dark Harvest.
Yeah, and both his kills are onto Patrick, so that's a range champion, and he does get the blue form from range champ. So that's super, super important. Elyoya trading Dragon for top camp.
And again, if you did not watch the LCK, if you did not watch Canyon's essentially masterclass on what this champion can do. Oh, KaiSser. Now going to get a little bit frisky here on the bottom side. The turn back there. KaiSser just getting absolutely shredded. Ultimate comes out, but he's still ticking. He's ticking. Is he gone? The healing from the pot. 30. Part of that is just because of how Excel have drafted. Excel have set themselves up for the early game, so fighting in the mid game for Mad is a little bit harder. As now we see Torre just one shot. It's going to be a sleepy cow, but there's not really a lot of follow-up here. Elyoya on the way in, but if Chocolate overstays here, this could be disastrous. Pulled back. Humanoid now trying to turn it. Phase Rush now procced. Oh, he's so easy for him to dive here. Humble Trespass comes out. He's inside of you, and now you're gone. Elyoya on a killing
tower aggro with his ultimate, so he's not in any danger. So Patrick has flash. He's getting TP'd on. I think he's just dead. The exhaust is not enough for him to trade 1-for-1.
Stacking spears, but moving himself away, further isolating himself, and just going to make sure doesn't even get to donate over the
can't look for this dive. They're just completely out of tempo. Yes, Torres around topside river, but Mad Lions are responding so well.
He's running down.
No flash.
If they don't CC this Kane, he's instantly going to one-shot this Jarvan. Oh, God, the damage!
Oh, the Jarvan is just not tanky enough, is it?
But a shadow step out for Elyoya will take him to safety.
Yeah, trying to steal away the Raptor there. Patrick was around with the ultimate to save him. Wait, they're just blast coding over. Elyoya
just flash shot him, but no, he manages to get inside of Torre. He manages to get a little bit more back. He leaps over the wall, but a healing coming in from the E, but now he's sleepy. Dan trying to follow. Big shutdown for Dan. That's 700 gold. KaiSser and Carzzy need to get out. KaiSser might just have to sacrifice himself to flag the drag. Punt back, find it forward. It looks good, but it's not enough. Patrick gonna grab the kill.
XL finds something on the map. This is so crucial for them because now the Dragon's up as well still, so they'll be able to pick this one up. Only a 2k gold deficit now because of that shutdown. They will lose mid tower because Chocolate rotated towards that bot play, and Mad Lion just biting off way more than they can chew, trying to go for Golem's contest or the Crux contest when XL, they have no vision on XL. Their bot lane's just out of lane, their jungle was around, so very, very risky play from Elyoya and KaiSser there.
And now the Chem Tank coming in from Gragas as well, so he may start to lose out a bit more in the individual 1v1 to provide more for the team, as Torre is just getting absolutely destroyed here. Elyoya waiting, looking for an opportunity. Here he goes. Blade's Reach comes out. Dan now going to be in trouble. Humble Trespass comes through as the 1v1 happens off to the side. Carzzy now isolated. They're just going to start mowing down these kills. There's nothing left for Patrick.
Triple
he pulls
kill
out with the Rend. Are you kidding me?
Chocolate here to try and stop him away from the wave. He has the ultimate in case Chocolate wants to turn, but it was confusing decision-making from XL. Maybe they wanted to try to find a 3v3 to win the 3v3.
It's always just going to feel rough. And coming back in now, has to have the confidence to pull the trigger here. Is Patrick going to throw him in? Gets pulled back himself. Big damage already going down, but the Orionic being in trouble. Humanoid potentially has to back off, but Torre just going to go down.
Yeah, KaiSser has flash. Flash shot to Patrick. No flash on Patrick.
Armon off to the side. The knockback is there. Patrick instantly dead. It's not all bad. Torre's death was not in vain, but Elyoya, as he's now hunting. Shadow Step coming through. Blade's Reach. One auto. Doesn't even need the ult, but he'll use it anyway. That damage. Certainly not that champion. As now the pullback comes in. Stopwatch has been used. Patrick's going to get caught out. Will just barely dodge it, but instantly onto the backside. Carzzy trying to find Kryze. Kryze now going to be in trouble, but keep your eyes on the Shadow Assassin King. Once the Shadow Step is back up, he's going to be able to get into that backline, but no, they forced him out. He has no one on to ult onto, and that's the shutdown. That is key. That is clutch.
Champions like the Syndra as XL are trying to find some contests on this Dragon. They don't have any tools to try to fight this because there's no ultimates up. Yes, they have flashes, but they can't find any engage because Mad Lions know if they walk in, they can just turn it. So Mad Lions denying the has the ultimate as well. Carzzy doesn't know it's here. Oh, Carzzy.
There's nothing. Wait, maybe. The exhaust is very, very powerful. TP now coming in, but that's all the damage coming out. That's the shutdown.
Coming in
Humanoid.
Check on that. No flash on Humanoid. Oh,
he's now going to knock up the EQ flash. KaiSser going to maybe try to disengage, but he knows it's already too late. Humanoid going to throw down the ultimate, but they have to walk away. That's clutch for the side. Non-existent by having Chocolate ultimate at the start of every single fight.
Yeah, you can see XL trying to get some Nash vision. I think that although the scaling is on Mad Lions' favor, XL have some ways to win the game.
Patrick has to be very, very careful. Dan as well. Chocolate has a bit of self-defense tools, but Kane finds someone without cooldown.
Kalista scales well if she's ahead, but if she's behind, she's really not that strong in the mid to late game. Syndra is quite strong in the late game, but nothing like a Zero Yana. As they flash in, Chocolate cancels the combo from KaiSser. The shockwave whiffs. XL have a chance.
I'm looking going in on the backside, but they have to be careful. They have to respect potential for the Kane, but more meanwhile, Armon is just infinitely more important. Torre's just getting one shot before the fight even kicks off. Kryze gets absolutely nothing done. Mad are just absolutely obliterating XL. Elyoya moving forward, looking for one more auto. Doesn't even need it. Dan just prancing his way.
Look how fast Kryze died in the backline, and now what's Mad Lions going to get? They're going to get the Infernal Dragon and the Baron. They get 4 for 0, especially in the team fight as well. They're looking at a 10,000 gold lead here. with an outscaling comp. So as soon as this Baron goes down, Mad Lions can set up the siege, and XL, they don't really have any gas left in the tank, Dracos.
Maybe it was wrong to hype up Excel in this position because they were 8k down going into that fight. This was certainly Mad Lions' fight to win, and the execution wasn't super clean from the side of Excel either. And now Mad Lions missing your shockwave, missing your combo, Kane missing a W and a Q there in that fight. That probably loses you the fight, but they're not even. They're 10k ahead. Jekyllad has no business being anywhere on this map right now. All of this is Mad Lions territory, and frankly, they're out for blood. Patrick's split pushing in a side lane, but it feels like this might just be it.
Yeah, Mad Lions own the whole map. Patrick trying to split push tier 2s here, but he's gonna have to base. The thing is, if Patrick was top right now, the game would be the same. He can't wave clear these super minions. Mad Lions can look to dive whenever they want. Patrick trying to get some gold here, you have to respect it. But Mad Lions, can they just run it down and end? You have to ask. They have a mid wave if they want to just play it safe and go for the mid inhibitor as well, but Patrick decides to recall, and XL need to wait for Jekyllad if they're even going to stand the chance of scratching Mad Lions in these fights.
And I think chance is probably the best word. Miracle, maybe even better, because Excel, they've got nothing going for them at this point. The items coming in are not going to be enough. The champion scaling, not in their favor. The map state, not in their out. The instant QSS into the ultimate keeps him safe. And I think he's going to get greedy here.
He's going to one-shot someone.
Here you go. Instantly, he might one-shot 2 people. Where's he going? Inside Patrick, the pullback is there. Now you're going to try to go over the wall, but here comes KaiSser. It's the old switcheroo. Dan going to try to put him to sleep, but it might be too little too late. The double sleep does come out, but now it's Armad on the backside. Just going to go for the next one. Doesn't even worry about the Syndra. Sets his sights on Kryze, and this is just about going to do it. The body slam coming through. Elyoya on the way in with the shadow step. They are running Kryze down. He needs to get it back into the fountain if he wants to stay alive in this one.
30-second death time with an XL, and that's going to be it. I think Dracos Mad Lions cleaning house. They have a mid and a top wave coming. They still have the Baron for a little bit too, and you can see the amount of damage coming out of the Kane in the late game. The shield bow did save Patrick briefly, but like you said, Kazi flying in, cleaning up the team fight, and Elyoya did manage to live on the back end of it. So 4-0, still 15 seconds left. I think that's it.
That's going to do it. Mad Lions, absolutely dominating performance. The Kane pick clutch from Elyoya, the Mad Lions team, making good on their team fight commitments, and now going to have a bit of fun here at the end as the shutdown comes through. Elyoya's down, and that's the only victory Excel will find today as Mad Lions come to synergize very well with the Alistair and the J4, but it's going to be the Rise. It's going to be an explosive lane.
Okay, so I think that Astralis
Caps is the one who's going to get the camp advantage off this play.
He's looking to steal those walls. You know, Zanzara doesn't have smite.
Magic Felix getting locked up. Mickey with the headbutt cold wise, and there's no room. He cancels the Valk. It's clean from Mickey, and that's first blood for G2.
He is on a team that is struggling, seems to have great awareness of what's going on the map and responds accordingly. Okay, I cannot get a Drake, but I will put Jankos a little bit behind. These minions out.
Game 5. I normally don't talk about these graphics. I'll hold that thought, though. Reckless in trouble. There's no flash. The follow-up is going to be there. They get it. They get the chain CC, and instantly Reckless goes down. Good move. And it seems like Astralis have decided that in this game it will be Jessica, because that is a lot of gold going into Zaya's pocket. But White Knight might be giving some gold away here as the dive comes in. Caps in trouble, though. Is going to be a one-for-one trade. And now Magic Felix with the follow-up, trying to get a little bit more damage down. Zanzara on the way in. Wonder wants to go over the wall, but they're going to pull him back. There's no flag. There's no drag. Yanko's now going to be in trouble. He's trying to leap out to safety. Does he have the flash? He's just barely making it out. Magic Felix with the flash over the body block. Jankos! Oh, he goes down there. Wonder going to be able to walk it off.
Seems to want revenge.
Valkyrie should be up and available. Magic Felix waiting to use it. Actually, might not even have it. The body slam comes out. Magic Felix just gets taken down. 300 more gold for him. Things will get a little bit easier when the Immortal Shield Bow finally comes in for Magic Felix. And can still wait on that tier to stack up. But for now, with the package available, he can feel confident enough to make plays like this. But leaping face versus the Cap is not a winning proposition when Mickey's in the area. That said, it's going to cost the life of Jankos. Jessica now looking for the follow-up. Mickey could be in trouble. Wonder on the way in, and Astralis immediately back out. They know when to not extend the fight.
It being a one-for-one. Jankos traded for Magic Felix, but the re-engage.
Knockback, clean combo comes in from Wonder. White Knight on the front line is still going to be in trouble. Mickey's so very squishy, but the follow-up just isn't quite there as the fourth shot just going to be a bit more poke, and Caps and Wonder still pushing in. Caps is about the Raptor camps these games. They belong to Caps.
I'm curious as to how many he has actually taken. I believe almost all of them this game. For Zanzara. Now Reckless going to face check.
Good combo, good follow-up immediately. There's no room for him to maneuver. Flawless chain CC from the Astralis bot lane.
And second death now for Reckless. He definitely wasn't expecting that one. I don't think he even had an opportunity to flash, but even if he did, doubt it would have been worth it.
Was expecting, but there was potential for this to be a G2 blowout. That said, Astralis responding with some very solid plays of their own.
Advantage. So yes, his sacrifice ends up being the benefit for the rest of his team, and like that's what you need to do, you know? Great solo queue advice. If you are falling behind, the best thing that's why we were saying, even after those early deficits, Astralis didn't just suddenly lose the game. They still have windows, and I'm very happy to see that they were able to get their bot lane teleports, but they've all gathered for the fight. Actually, White Knight now moving away.
No vision. Does
just
mean
going to
that
completely concede that, okay.
I think they weren't ready for how low that was. G2 shredding through that one very quickly, but now it's, they're going for the pick on the support. Promisq being able to walk away so far. Astralis debating if they want the re-engage, but they will just back away, knowing the objective is gone. Not really any reason for them to risk something on a fight.
Wonder's ultimate went a little bit wide there, not quite the direction they wanted, even though the Reckless Deadly Flourish did. Ooh, that's a pick.
Zanzara instantly gone, and suddenly there's a lot more options for G2. Now we gotta see where they're going to pressure next. Magicfield's gonna be in trouble. That's the Realm Warp coming out. Magicfield has to run. Blast Cone there to ferry them out to safety, but Mickey still wants to keep the fight going. Jankos on the backside. Here comes the Cataclysm. Magicfield's now in trouble. Whoa, Immortal Shield Bow. Not doing anything to that burst damage, and Astralis caught sleeping for one moment, and G2 just take over the map.
So that's 2 quick picks. The question is, will G2 convert it into a Baron? This is a very early Baron secure, and it has a lot of risks associated with it, especially with Magifelix having the TP up. Let's see what they do. Will they turn, or will they commit?
Canceling the Hex Flash. Mickey gonna be in trouble here, but still, Jeskla backing off. Remember, it's the Xayah who has all the gold, and right now she's uncontested. That's the Gale Force forward. Jeskla popping off. Caps in the backside. White Knight acting as a good frontliner, but he might be in trouble now. They're gonna try to turn it. Wonder getting some good damage down. Jeskla trying to use the Essence Reaver, trying to get some damage. That's the triple for the Xayah.
QSS, as you highlighted earlier. So, yeah, we're in for some pretty intense fights as G2 and Astralis move towards the mid and late game.
We absolutely are. And again, looking back
the river, the package is there. White Knight TP flank from behind.
Reckless could potentially be in trouble. The Stride Breaker is going to be here. He's going to try to immediately proc, but the snare is flawlessly timed for Reckless, and now he's just going to get one shot, but still the Jarn's Fist comes out. There's a bit of healing, but not nearly enough. Now Magicfelix needs to back out. Caps looking maybe for the potential 1v1, but Jeskla remains untouched for now. Featherstorm still up and available. They're pulling back. Zanzara leaping forward, though. He wants to take down Wonder. They're shredding through the Gragas. The Gragas still lives. That's the package. The package is knocked Wonder aside, and Wonder can now escape. But still, the damage burning, shredding so much going up against Caps. He's already burned the QSS. Mickey so incredibly low. The rocket going, but it's not the big one. The AoE won't come through. Mickey, clean sidesteps, but he's going to get taken down. Astralis, they've taken access to the pit, but Jankos, can he steal it? Jankos coming over the wall. The snare going in. 1300. They have no vision in the pit. That looks like Zanzara is going to be able to grab it, but now Jankos is in no man's land. Double TP's coming in. Jeskla potentially going to be in trouble here. Oh no, he's trapped in the pit, and here comes Wonder. All that gold, but the flash out. The Featherstorm goes the wrong way, but it might not matter. Jeskla now on their retreat. Zanzara needs to body block. Jeskla trying to back off, but it just feels like there's too much. There's absolutely no way he can get out of this one. The Cloud Gifter! 1, 2, he's looking for one more, but the third shot for Reckless will find the shutdown, and now Magicfelix has to hightail it out of there. The body slam flash. Now Caps on the way in. He's trying to move out the Immortal Shield Bow. It's ticking away, and there's no hope left for Magicfelix. Wonder's gonna finish the job.
Whew, at the very least, Astralis will deny the Infernal Soul from G2, but it's going to cost them their lives. G2 continue to chase for kills. I don't think Reckless is going to be able to chase down this sneaky Scorpion. We'll get a bit of damage down. We'll delay that potential execute. The towers will finish the job for him. Chase me, G2. Focus me instead of my team, and he's able to split them up. That means that Astralis can attack from the south. The team fight there. Yeah, so as I was saying, net win for G2. Yeah. Re-engage now for Promisq.
All right, Promisq now knockback, gonna find the stun immediately under Reckless. A little bit more tankiness as he uses the locket, but he is now just going to get taken down. Manages almost to make it out with the Zenith play, but White Knight now dashing in is gonna get punted back into the back line. Jeskla uncontested now. White Knight gonna try to flash out to safety, and that's Wonder taken down. White Knight immediately gonna get picked off by Reckless's ultimate, and Jeskla on the retreat here is Mickey maybe looking to just take out some anger on that minion.
I think he was trying to close the gap, but in isolation, definitely entertaining. G2 will come off the back of another fight victorious, and now they're looking to push in these waves. They're not going to be able to control top, so instead they'll play through mid and bot. They want to try and sync them up. I imagine they'll leave Rise. Mickey now a little overextended.
Reckless able to walk it out of that one. Now the potential re-engage. Jankos could come over the wall. He's waiting. That's the immediate Cataclysm, but Corki does so much damage. They actually have the tools to follow back up. It looks like they do as Caps is on the side. Oh no, it's the one-shot police. Time to go, Magicfelix. He is going to be able to make it out of that one, and just barely waddling his way here. If Caps gets too aggressive, maybe there's the potential for a turn, but Astralis are... It's just blood in the water. G2 are relentless now. They've gotten the Baron. We went from just about dead even game to almost a 10k gold lead for G2. 8k, the Baron buff, triple dragon, and now they're going to break open the inhibitor line.
Caps was a speedy wizard before, but now he's a scary one that he's completed his wizard's hat. That is a lot of damage coming off the back of that level 17 rise. 9-1 and
somehow. I don't know if that just came up or if he had it through that entire play, but that's going to be Infernal Soul just gone. Jeskla, though, wow. I mean, Mickey's very squishy, right? But still.
Cheated in some situations, and that's why he was able to get out of that situation. But yeah, I think that Jankos was primarily there just to cover Caps so that he could push the lane as deep as he did. You can now see that he's sitting isolated, his ultimate not available, so this is kind of where he's most at risk. If Astralis were to look for a pick, that could be it.
Zanzara now pulling him back to follow up. The stun manages to hit him on the way through. Well played, and now Wonder's just been infinitely CC'd. The execution
That's
there.
kind of the play they want to go for. They want to try and force a numbers advantage.
Oh, Reckless in trouble. Jeskla on the hunt. Feathers fly. Jeskla wants to pull them back, but it's the curtain call, and it's curtains for Jeskla as Mickey manages to grab the kill, and in the meantime, it's Caps on the bottom side, and now everything has collapsed in that instance for Astralis. Jeskla dead for 50 seconds. Caps relentlessly pushing in the bottom lane, but maybe they can turn it. Maybe, just maybe, Jankos now in trouble. Do not forget Magic Felix. Magic Felix does so much damage. Reckless, 2 shots left, hoping to find that 4th shot finish, but now it is Jankos getting taken down. There's no creep wave left for Caps. Yes, he finds the kill onto White Knight, but he cannot end the game yet. Creep wave coming in. Teleport being used. Reckless alone in the mid lane. Promise Q backing off, but Caps must retreat. Caps has to back away, and Zanzara, as much as he wants to step forward, this is so risky. The potential for Caps to turn the flash forward. He's going to one-shot him, and now he's just phase rushing his way out of there. He has to dodge everything. He has to sidestep. He's moving. The TP now coming in. Caps, the QSS, but it's not enough. Magic Felix still does so much damage, and Wonder's realizing
Astralis saw a good opportunity to turn this fight in their favor in the mid lane. They get a kill onto both Jankos and Mickey, but Caps just does so much. G2 just pushing that top wave, but they don't have any teleports, which is probably the main reason why they want to stay together. Just secure this inhibitor. If they want to, they can rotate back to top.
They do so much damage to this major objective, and there's still Caps on the side lane, always offering that pressure point. Magic Felix is going to leap in, going to knock him out of the ultimate. Magic Felix is going to get the 1v1 versus Caps! Okay, 4K now. Magic Felix still alive under the side lane. Astralis, they maybe smell blood in the water, but again, G2 can just back off here. G2 do not need to overextend this. They still have a massive advantage. They don't need to risk it all. But Astralis, maybe they feel like this is their last opportunity, their last shot.
They're just buying time, waiting for Magic Felix to arrive. He's almost there.
5K. Reckless with the ultimate. They need somebody to body block, not doing too much damage at this stage. Magic Felix trying to find a way to the backside. Mickey X gonna get the knockback. Jeskla still uncontested. Magic Felix on the flank, but the minions are pushing into the base. G2, they're gonna need TP if they want to come out on top of this one, but Reckless now legendary. That shot's coming through. Jeskala's off to the backside. Mickey buying as much space as he can. The Infernal Soul not gonna be enough, but still Astralis are not coming out on top. The front line from G2 is just playing this too well. Still Reckless untouched. Who gets the Infernal? It's G2! The minions are in the base. G2 have gotten the Infernal, and whatever hope was left for Astralis has certainly died now. It's a triple for Wonder, a flawless fight for G2, and a game to their name.
I don't know how they did it, but G2 in a 4 versus 5 were able to stall the Elder Drake and still come out on top. They will look to secure this game. It was messy, it was bloody, but it was back and forth till the very end. G2 will look to take down Astralis. After they do what they always do, which is, you know, get themselves a bunch of kills on the, yeah.
Oh, counterplay here.
They're not getting this kill. What are they doing?
It's like the halftime show, you know, between the games for the G2 fans.
There it is.
Wow, that was a lot of damage. Astralis versus G2. Have to say, one.
But I mean, like, she would block one 12 shuriken block, and then the next 12 shuriken block would come through. So, I'm kind of even
towards the level 6. Inspired already has his eyes on the top lane as he works his way up here. Hear it very low. Swell Seed goes wide. And the wall jump will be there. Razork thinks he can take this one on, but 1v2 right now. The smite comes down. Razork with the bear stun. Odoamne quite low. Does have the flash to get away. Razork's so low himself. Inspired can trade back in. Watch out. Eat as Hirit gets caught out. Odoamne flashes away. Hirit, though, it should fall. Gets underneath the tower, but burns to the final tick.
As well. And now top lane advantage gained for Rogue. Let's see, Hook does land.
Ignite goes down onto Razork as well. As you can see, Larson comes in, unleash power, just about enough mana to get the kill on section anytime soon.
But look at the minimap as well. You can see that Inspired is already on the bot side. Hansama knows that his...
Flash in, there's the stun. Hansama going to try and get away, uses the flash, but the chase is on and the trigger has been pulled. Kobe with his first kill of the game. Inspired coming down here as well as Rogue walk their way back up the river.
I was just about to say Hansama feels like he's safe because his jungler is on his side of the map, but he was not expecting this flash engage from Misfits, where they're able to get in a bit of a precarious position. He's in between 3 different members, but he has found Trimby.
Yeah, already gets the stun onto Trimby. Trimby doesn't have flash. Inspired across the wall. There's the lantern. Trimby's going to bring him in. There's the play. Razork gets pulled back. VTO on his way up here as well as the loading. Lullaby puts the Udyr to sleep, and you can see with a hook, Razork is pulled right back into the waiting arms of Rogue. Moonlight Vigil across the wall. The Gravitum is procced. Hansama looking for the root, gets it first. Attract Repel put from Vander onto Kobe, but Vander has to leap across the wall to try and get away. And and the Blade Whirl will just about save Vander's life.
Oh, the flash
Larson
done.
jumps forward, and there is enough. Inspired sweeps away. Taking this Rift Tower, just needs a proc on the eye, and it's stolen away. Inspired gets it, won't pick up the eye himself, but here's the TP in from Rogue. Inspired with the Zhonya's first. Gonna pop that stopwatch, good shockwave, lands on one, there's a shutdown. Here is the one to claim it. Larson's going to work his way away as Odoamne's chasing down Razork here. The bear just about able to escape. Trimby on his way up as well, and Hivit will just...
I think they should just drop it mid, personally.
I agree with you. It looks like Trimby's going to work his way up here and do it pretty soon. The way ah, Trimby, you're one of us!
Yeah.
One of us!
He is, isn't he? That's what happened. We need confirmation. Law,
Yeah, Law,
if we can
interview
find
Trimby
out.
afterwards. We need to find out.
I mean, he's going to get the
still
tower
gonna
off
get
the
the
back
tower,
of it, right? So perhaps it was calculated, perhaps it was a mistake. We will not confirm that here because we do not know. We're simply speculating. It's good to go for Larson. VTO still working towards that, but here it now could be in some danger.
Oh, he doesn't quite get to the wall. He's going to use the Hexagon made him then flash, but double flash, chase, nah, triple flash! Rogue were having none of that.
All the pings are coming down. I feel like Rogue are aware of it.
Here it's going to chase in. Hexagon Maiden's going to lock Hansama in place. There's the hook. Hooks Razork underneath the tower. Hansama gets away, and now Vander is in all kinds of hurt, dismounted, and perhaps disemboweled here by Rogue. Shockwave lands onto Larson. He's going to try and trade back onto VTO, who's down to half HP. Dark Sphere doesn't quite land as VTO gets into the Rift-Herald pit, but Inspired is on the chase, and VTO has no place to go. Watch out, VTO. Inspired has to use the ult because he was a little bit too slow, but in the end, will take the kill.
Wow, so really well executed outplay there from the Rogue bottom lane. The fact that the Hextech ultimatum came down, yet Trimby kept the attention of two people on him so that that ultimate could then disperse, and then you could take the Lantern and then flash Hansama out to safety. Just very Greek. Thing is, Gragas' performance last week against G2 is very good, and again, a very good Thresh performance so far. Situations where he looked at the minimap and he said, I don't see anyone right now, they could be trying to catch me off, and if they kill me, then they maybe go for Baron. We have the TP from VTO into bot lane.
Yeah, the problem for Hivit here is there's just too many Rogue players around. VTO put to sleep. Shockwave lands on two, but the Unleashed power is enough, and Hivit's trying to trade with Odoamne. But in a 1v1, Odo comes out on top.
You're not supposed to be in. Rogue will find you, and they will punish you for it.
23 minutes in the game. I'm just saying he's got nothing, and Odoamne is punishing him for it. As Larson looks for the scatter the reach across the wall, Vander's going to have to flash away. Hivit could try and trade back in here, but the rest of Misfits aren't there to join the party. Rogue pushing forward, Vander chased down. One more auto is enough, and Odoamne takes out Vander. Razork now dead as well. VTO short to follow. And those 5 items you picked up at the supermarket aren't doing you a whole lot of good, Misfits. Rogue continue to find their picks, and with it, they will pick off at this bottom lane inhibitor tower.
They've just ignored the dragon for now. It is just systematic destruction for Rogue as they tear apart Misfits. Odoamne getting himself a solo kill onto the support, even in a 2v1. Hey man, everyone needs gold. Top lane.
Anyway, Rogue having a bit of their cake and eating it too as they take the Baron and the Dragon at the same time. And down to about 2,500. You can see actually Razork can run in here. He's got the smite. Razork gets taken away! Oh, Rogue, we praised you so much, and then you do something so darn foolish. However, they have got a good collapse position in here as Odoamne's trying to build up that Mega Arm. Inspired chase down towards the bottom side. VTO comes to join the party. Kobbe looking for the Infernal Trigger. Shockwave lands on 2. Hansama takes a kill. And here goes Kobbe straight into the wall as Trimby chases him down. Larson takes the kill. Rogue don't need the Baron to close out the game. VTO trying to do what he can, but he can't do much as a triple kill to Hansama spells the end of Misfits.
The crazy thing is I think most Rogue members didn't even have an opportunity to reset. They're probably sitting on so much gold right now that they don't even need to spend. Look at that, 2.3k sitting on top of Hansama. It's going to sit in his inventory as he looks to end the game.
And the question is, do Rogue showboat Vedius? Because I just heard the fastest game this split was 26 minutes, 15 seconds. Will they do it? Will they claim the record? Oh, come on, Rogue. Do they not know? Do they not know? Look at the minions are doing it for them. A couple more auto attacks will be enough, and Rogue demolish Misfits in the fastest game of spring.
Be bad, especially if they still want a little bit of team
there we go.
And I do quite like this in terms of the context of their comp, the Wukong top lane. obviously stacks a lot of armor, and when you look at the primary... The bright side of TPing, though, is that he's in a position to help cover the bot lane. I imagine he will look to move first.
Surround sound comes out from Melita. Look at the beat drop. Selfmade's already down. First blood. Melita flashes away. This one out a little bit. Niski's working his way down towards the bottom lane. Big wave pushed in. There's the Realm Warp. Here comes Niski. Crownshot has the heal, has the flash. Lebov catches Hylissang underneath the tower, and now Niski's the next target. Tanking it up is Upset. One tower shot isn't quite enough to take him down, and that Crownshot needs to bring them back both underneath the turret itself. Crownshot flashes away. Niski trying to trade back in. The blades don't quite pull back in time. Niski will flash. Skeen's still on the chase. Doesn't have the 6. Swell Seed went a little bit wide, but watch out Upset, because Skeens is here to party. Niski now looking for the execute, I believe, to this next tower. The minions are going to do the job as the Swell Seed finds its mark. It's a double in the bottom lane, but isn't going to find it. And as you say, like, Fnatic will get the dragon, but Vitality being saved by their minions twice now.
Hey man, it's finally the minions give him back. I mean, they give us a lot, to be fair, but now they're giving us even more. As they helped Vitality out twice, as Bwipo losing a lot of HP here.
As the execution is calling, but there's the World Ender coming out from Shigendo, and Bwipo just trying to trade in, has to flash away. Shigendo has a flash of his own if he wants to chase here. Bwipo will have the clone, the decoy back up, so...
Strong, keeping the gold dead even. Definitely a good state to be in as we approach the 10-minute mark against the very aggressive Fnatic squad.
Here goes Hylissang once again. The Attract Repel stun is there. Upset underneath the tower will be able to help Hylissang get the kill as he dodges away with the Killer Instinct. Here comes Skeens once again. Lebov has a good flank position here. Hylissang has the unbreakable win. Will get the knock-up. Upset going in once again. Here's Skeens to get the kill onto Hylissang. Now the question is, can Adir take down the KaiSser? Instead, Skeens will just walk away.
Well, definitely a much better trade this time around for the Fnatic bot lane. They were able to kill both Crownshot and Lebrov, and they only had to trade Hylissang's life to do it. While it would have been better for them to have both kills go over to Upset, as Shigendo just gets a solo kill on...
Crownshot shoulders, yes. The little mini ones he has on his shoulder.
After spending...
Oh,
hang on.
This is bad. Realm Warp here, but Melissa's here. He's got the Encore. He can try and trade it in. There's the Encore, gets the double charm out. Shigendo goes down, but he's traded 1 for 1 so far. And Bwipo takes a little bit of a nap in the top lane. 2 for 1 in favor of Vitality, and they're not done yet. It's all on Niski to try and trade back. Misses the overload.
Here comes Ral.
And Lebrov is on his way. Magnet Storm available. And Niski, very sorry, my man, you don't really have many places to go. Attract Repel for the stun. Magnet Storm drags him in. There's another kill in favor.
Fnatic to make the play, and then they answer. The crazy thing is, even though they are 9 kills to 5, the gold is dead even, because Upset has been getting these plates, he has been collecting his own share of kills, and now, because of this objective going down, they're likely going to get the gold lead as well.
And it really becomes a battle of who didn't have high jungle proximity, he didn't have high kills and assists, didn't have a gold lead, and we were wondering what he was doing for this team, but right now he's doing quite a lot. Lebrov trying to get into this fight. He's already used the attractive repel. Skeens trading in. Killer Instinct comes out from Upset. TP now used by Vitality as they try and turn the tides of battle. Shigenda stepping forward. Hylissang with a knockback. The attract repel is available, and that's the stun on the cow. Hylissang locked up. Upset's going to use the cleanse to get away from the Lilting Lullaby. Lebrov still stepping forward. Vitality continue on the chase as there's a Cloud Drake available to them in just a second's time.
So, while Vitality do get a kill and will likely get the Drake, the bigger problem is that giving even more plates over to Fnatic. So, even with... Oh, hang on a second.
Magnet Storm coming out. Ragnarok has been popped, but pop goes Selfmade. Dead as soon as he stepped into the river.
I do not agree with that decision at all from Selfmade. Just... Olaf is tough, but he is not like 1 versus 5 levels of tough. One reason could have been to try and interrupt the backs, try and delay Vitality, give more time for Bwipo to take down this top tower, because again, still overall a net gain for Fnatic, considering Kong and Rise separated, as Vitality want to try and stay grouped up and keep looking for these fights.
Well, he promised me action, Betty, so we're definitely getting that. As Shigendo is locked up underneath his own tower. The World Ender isn't enough to save him. The charm only hits onto 1. Here goes Lebrov, diving onto the back line with Magnet Storm, and the 3-man stun isn't enough. Double kill to Upset. 1 will get traded in response, but now they're trying to dive onto Skeens. Upset with the Gale Force will find its mark. He gets a triple, and Melita is forced to walk away wounded.
Do you remember when turrets used to be considered a safe haven? Well, when playing against Fnatic, that is not quite true. They go for the dive. How difficult some of these situations can be for a team that just doesn't have vision.
I mean, really, when you show us Vitality's vision, you're deluminating. Chunking away at that tier 2, and Vitality look to accept this trade, although Shigenda is on his way down to bottom lane. Should be able to catch that wave before doing too much. As
Wait,
the TP
TP
comes
flying?
into the top lane, they're looking for Bwipo. Does have the decoys, gonna try and get away. There's the Drowsy, Sleep goes down, Crownshot trading in, and now Bwipo uses the decoy. Just afterwards, LeBron flashing forward though, the Attract Repel will be enough to get the stun off, and the Cyclone will not save Bwipo. Realm Warp used in the bottom lane.
I like this though from Vitality because they're forcing Fnatic to come and fight them with a numbers disadvantage. At the very least, they can get the TP out from Selfmade. Let's see if Vitality can secure it.
Niski's going to look to TP into this fight. Selfmade has the Ragnarok up once again. Lebrov has the Magnet Storm almost off cooldown. It might actually be there already. TP coming in from Niski, 3000 HP. Hillisang diving in. Lebrov using the Magnet Storm to try and do what he can. The Ragnarok coming in as well as they look for the fight. Upset, forced away, charmed up. Encore hits him right in the back, and that's the first kill. Cranshot's got one. Cranshot's looking for more. Skins gets Selfmade as well, and now they turn back towards the Baron. 1000 HP on it. Niski stunned up by Lebrov, but he's more distraction than anything else. TP coming in here from Bwipo. Doesn't have the Cyclone, does have a flash to try and get onto the back of Melitza. One down as Skins now trades back in, dives onto Niski, just has the damage, I believe, as he pops the stopwatch and pops Niski as well. 2 left alive for Vitality as they will try and back away, but Bwipo stepping forward once again, still has the flash himself. Shigenda wants a little bit more of this action, and Bwipo trades back in. Shigenda healing up a huge amount with that passive. You can see Bwipo doesn't really know what to do in this situation because Shigenda can just continue to wail upon him. Bwipo has the flash, the Infernal Chains will be flashed away, and the Happy Penguin comes out as Shigenda finds his man. Second, you can see both teams gesturing, posturing around the pit. Battle lines are being drawn as Bwipo tries to get in behind them here. Decoy pop, the Cyclone not quite available. The Feather Storm will dodge it immediately. The Rock healed up. The Encore's going to rip straight through. Fnatic it finds 3. Niski falls to sleep at the wheel and Upset and Selfmade have been forced away. Vitality have totally turned this game on its head. Fnatic no longer look like a team fighting for top 2. Instead, they are battling with the team at the bottom of the table.
Vitality just keep getting the team fights that they want. They know that the best way for them to win is to have as many 5v5s as possible, and they need to avoid skirmishing. No side lane plays, no 2v2s, no 3v3s. Lebrov doing his best to keep Bwipo busy.
I mean, Shigenda and Melitza are on their way. Bwipo, you get a support, but you pay for it with your life. Vitality, Vedius, now...
Again, I'll say it. I think Ryze is going to be very difficult to deal with. As strong as Shigenda is, I don't think this is enough.
TP coming in from Vitality there, committing to this play. Lebrov has a flank position. There's the Realm Warp, but Hillisang once again sacrifices himself for his team. Hillisang dies. I will just...
As you rightly said, Hillisang gave up his life. They did get a teleport out from Melitza.
Shigenda still has flash here. Melitza coming in though, and Upset's looking for the damage. Stopwatch used by Shigenda. Crownshot's on his way. 7, 2, and 4 on this KaiSser, on this Xayah, sorry.
There's no way for him to get into the pit.
Can they delay though? Because Niski and Bwipo can take this inhibitor, and if they can delay Vitality's recalls...
I mean, it's really Fnatic's only option. They realize that they can't keep fighting Vitality like this because they're going to lose in the fight. I feel like this is just a one game for Vitality.
Definitely think so, and I do want to just bring back something we talked about.
From Vitality.
They have just given up this Ocean Trade, though.
The question is, will they keep it up? And as I said earlier...
Deal with the super minions pushing in the bottom wave. That inhibitor will be down for the next 3 minutes, 10 seconds, as you can see. Just above them are basically even right now. It's like having an extra 10 pence in your back pocket as Bwipo looks for a flank position here. Flash in from Niski. Crownshot pops the Feather Storm. Bwipo already dead. The sleep comes out as Crownshot pops his stopwatch. Niski underneath the tower, just about surviving, but he's been shot down by Shigenda. And Vitality are on the offensive. Vitality are on the front foot. And the charm comes out, and Fnatic fall. Vitality ace Fnatic in the top lane.
That is 5 dead on the side of Fnatic, with 4 still standing for Vitality. They have the Baron buff, they have enough minions to end this game, and they're looking to get that upset.
First it was Schalke, the Titan Killers, now come Vitality, disrupting Fnatic's 4-game winning streak and taking only their 2nd win this season.